So one thing that features on the first blastocast, which is at blastocast.org.uk, is my heartbreaking work of Smuggled Genius, named after the Dave Eggers book, which is brilliant. But this is even more brilliant. So you may have heard the new Take That song. I tell you, Take That. It's Robbie and Gary, Rob and Gaz. The chorus goes, what a shame we never listened. I told you through the television, and all the games we never learned. And people spend a lifetime this way. Oh, what a shame. Which is all very well and good. But what they have in fact done, this is my cap here, from the music store just on St Patrick's Square. But if you recognise this, which is of course Paul McCartney's Blackbird on the White Album by the Beatles. The bridge of the song Shame talks about filling the Albert Hall. Fill the Albert Hall. And that is a reference to A Day in the Life. Sorry, here's the camera. A Day in the Life by the Beatles from the Sgt. Pepper album. With the song, of course, goes, and though the holes were rather small, I had to count them all. Now you know how many holes it takes to fill the Albert Hall. I'd love to tell you, and so on. So they've referenced the Albert Hall and Blackbird. So one song through the lyric and one song through the music. Now it gets better than that, even better. There's a song that goes like this. One look, da 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 da. One glance, ooh, I remember that sweet surrender. Oh, do you, my sweet surrender, which is Sweet Surrender by Wet 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 from a record called Holding Back the River, which came out, I think, the year I was born. I'm not telling you when that was. Look at the channel for the details. But you may have recognised the chord sequence which is an F of the chorus of Shame. Is in fact the same as this well-known Wet 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 song, which is a cover, of course. #1 for 16 weeks. Can you guess what it is yet? I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes. The love. So it's love is all around, basically. So what they've done is they've referenced Sweet Surrender in the lyrics. Is this the sound of sweet surrender? What a shame, I feel it in my fingers. Genius, genius. Robbie and Gary, I take my hat off to you.